Lombard up front and on the pole. This should be a good one. Full fendered action here at the Waterford Speed Bowl. Door-to-door action. Green flag is out, and a good start there.
And we'll see if that one stays, because that was kind of looked like it was kind of a lazy green flag. But we stay under green.
Yeah. Nash has him covered. Noon's trying to get to the inside of Bombard.
Yeah, and they are stacked up behind second and third, trying to pick a line. Noons has grabbed the second spot. Here comes Riom in the 43. He'll try to make a move down low and underneath. They leave Castro up high and dry for now as he's searching for a spot to get down. Skinner trying to fill the void behind the 43 of Riom.
Yeah, Sean Skinner said he's going to try to win this one big time, and that number 24 trying to get to the front, but he's got Ben Castro to deal with right now as they go side by side down the backstretch, and that big lead that John Nash had is just about gone because John Noons is coming.
And Noons going to the whip, trying to close in as they rumble off the corner and back to the line. Then it is Riom in that third spot. Here comes Castro. He's finally gotten the 88 down. And I mean down, he's trying to slice his way underneath Riom. Found that way blocked, and that lost him a little bit of time and space on the track. Falls back to where Skinner's hanging out on the outside.
Yeah, but he's starting to get back to Riom now as Riom right behind Noons in that number 5 car. Noons has caught the leader, so we've got ourselves a race down the backstretch. Noons has caught John Nash.
So Noons trying to pester the leader, John Nash. The top 4 or 5 run single file. Then behind them, they are fighting for position. P.J. Childs on the outside of Ray Reed. Here comes Greg Moran. That is a pack of 5 cars. Positions 1 through 9 roar down the backstretch.
Yeah, we got several battles going on this speedway. Here comes the number 43 of Rayum on the outside, but on the inside, he's a hard charger tonight. He drives the number 88. That's Ben Castro.
So Castro said he wanted to sweep the event when I talked to him at about 6 o'clock or so earlier today. Right now, he has already got 1 win in his pocket. He is dueling for third, trying to pick up his second tonight.
Yeah, good-looking run for Castro now as he gets under Will Rayum. Rayum's still there, hanging tough, though. Noons is right in front of them in car number 5.
And sitting peacefully in the front is John Nash. He's letting everybody else battle it out. He is saving his car for as much as he can for the later stages of this race. Probably not going as hard as he can, but going hard enough, John.
Yeah, John Nash doing a good job out front. Very, oh, now he's got some challenge from Noons, and Noons gets into the rear quarter panel, and Nash almost spins him in turn number 2.
And Castro also right there, peppering the back bumper, trying to loosen up Noons and try to make a lane for himself. Here comes Castro to the inside. Does he have enough to pass Noons going into turn number 1?
Noons trying to hold on with all he's got as they come out of turn number 2. It's still side by side. Castro with the horsepower is going to take over second spot in turn 3.
Well, not just yet, because Noons is trying to dig his claws into the side of the 88 and hang on to that at least third spot. But he has to worry because unless he gets down very quickly, Bill Riom in the 43 is going to take that spot and take the position away from the 5.
Yeah, Riom off the pace just a little bit there out of turn number 2. He had a rough backstretch round there, and then now the number 24 of Sean Skinner starts giving him some headaches.
And we look for where the 2 heavy hitters, the drivers who have won 2 of the 3 events so far this season. Ray Reed to the outside, actually that's Greg Moran now, to the outside of Skinner. Next on his hit list is the 43 of Riom as he works the outside. Childs now trying to drop kick Ray Reed back a spot in the 31.
Ben Castro has begun to pounce. He's on the outside now of Nash. Nash is going back to second spot, but not quite yet. We got a spin in turn number 4.
And everybody for now clears. Let's see what kind of a start Ben Castro gets. Will he sweep tonight's X-Car feature events? And he looks to get the broom out as he goes to the front right off the drop of the green flag. And that is the 43 of Bill Riom, who moves into the second spot, trying to go with him, the 24 of Sean Skinner.
Boy, you talk about a textbook restart. That number 88 car absolutely took off like a rocket ship. William Riom now trying to helplessly catch the number 88. We've got some lap traffic coming up ahead of these leaders, and looks like Ray Phillips in the 33 car.
Now that is the next car on everyone's hit list to put a lap down. Behind them, Ray Reed now has made his way up to the 5th spot. He's going to try to take 4th away from the 5 of Nunes, and trying to close in behind him is the 64 of Greg Moran.
Good battle right behind those drivers there, as Greg Moran has now fallen back a spot to Ray Reed. So Reed getting around Moran, as well as P.J. Childs.
So we have 9 to go this time through, down to the final 8 to decide our Super X car feature event. And John, look at the battles back behind third. You have 4 cars duking it out, trying to close in on that battle. It looks like it is Mark Schaefer in the 58 who was deep in the field.
Yeah, they're almost thinking 3 wide here with Greg Moran Jr. to the inside. Ray Reed gets a little bit of loose out of turn number 4. Nunes going to take over that spot. To the outside goes the 31 of P.J. Childs.
So that is the battle on the track to keep an eye out for. Safely out in front and looking to go back-to-back tonight is the 88 of Ben Castro. Behind him, it's the 43 of Riom. And Skinner looking to also finish on the podium. He was 3rd in our earlier Super X car main event.
Yeah, a pair of 3rds would be nice for Sean as they go down the backstretch. The leader's into turn number 3 right now. But that battle for 4th is really something. You got 4 cars going at it, soon to be 6.
We are down to just 5 laps to go, and we look at that duel for the 4th spot. Ray Reed doing all he can to dispose of the 5 of Nunes, and Greg Moran, he's looking to stick a nose into it. Are they going to go 3 wide in turn 3?
It's a 3 wide homicide into turn number 4 with Greg Moran down on the low side and Nunes up high.
So the guys who have battled for the wins right now are battling for 4th. Greg Moran trying to put a stranglehold on the 4th spot and leave Reed over the top rope in the 87.
That's some good driving right there by Greg Moran Jr. to get around those guys. He's able to clear both Reed and Nunes.
So they go down the backstretch. When they come off turn number 4, they're going to get the popsicle sticks down to the final 2 for Ben Castro to pull off the sweep here at the Speed Bowl. In 2nd, it is Riom, and 3rd, Skinner. John, I don't think that the 43 is going to have anything for our leader. As he goes under the scoreboard, he'll see the white flag this time through.
Yeah, sure enough, doing a good job out front. It is car number 88, Ben Castro.
So Castro only has 1 more lap to go. He goes into turns 1 and 2. Riom tries to close. He's not going to have enough time. Under the scoreboard and off turn 3. Now into 4, the checkered flag will wave. Ben Castro pulls the double. He wins both feature events in the Super X car doubleheader at the Bowl. Then it is Bill Riom in the 43, Sean Skinner in the 24, Greg Moran.
88 car was flying tonight.
Yeah, it was real fast. A little bit more physical than I would have liked, and I just want to say sorry to some of the drivers that I did get into. Definitely not intentional the way I race. If it got a little rough, but I guess it's part of racing is what everyone else says, so it's racing.
I mean, you told Dave earlier you wanted 2 for 2. You wanted to go 2 wins tonight, and you did it. And man, that's not an easy task.
Yeah, it's cool because Mike and my dad got the brooms out there. I just want to say, if Diego's out there, Diego, no disrespect, but how's your pick? I don't know. Should have maybe picked the 88 this week. Maybe had 2 points.
All right, a little trash talk there from Ben Castro. How about some sponsors?
I really want to thank my dad, Mike, Ryan, Kara, where I don't see you, but I love you. You're pretty. I see you there. How you doing? Devin and Alexa for coming out. All the Pequot Ledge people, B&H Racing Chassis, Larry's Auto Machine. This engine is awesome. Shaft Motorsports wouldn't be here without Mark Schaefer. The Tea Kettle, Hot Rod Keith, K&B Racing. Keith, man, love you. Critical, awesome. Thank you.